Hello dan selamat kembali ke satu lagi episod. Jom main This is the Police. Alright, so kita hari keempat sekarang. Rasa remember nanti when the time is right. Enemy using feminists to destroy Freeburg. Feminist organization denied official registration. Alright. Uh,
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch, and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots. In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all three of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
boleh start? Tak boleh start juga. Alright, so kita ada lagi satu pangkat. Kau rasa nak bagi kunci dia kot pasal dia banyak berjasa. Dia recharge terus. Bukan patut dia semalam macam penat dia. Okay. Semalam lagu mana? Semalam lagu ni kan. So hari ni kita lagu ni. Fire all black cops. What the hell? A racist gang essentially led some troubles there. They capturing black townspeople and beaten them to death. They recently sent a message to local radio station promising to kill all the black doctors, firemen, and police. We don't need any more dead police, especially not 12 months before the election. The racists are gaining more and more followers, and with some of these will support them. You'll have to fire all your black Muslims due to multiracial. No, I'm not going to fire them all. Aku tak cukup duit apa kau tak cukup. Kena kerja. If someone commits a serious crime of the scene, the case goes to your detective. Okay. So setakat ni tak ada yang lari lagi. Right, jap. Destruction of property. Remember, cities cleaning crews sign and shouting bastards, thief, bloodsuckers. Alright. So orang tua je. So tak perlu. Hello. Kenapa tak lewat? Yo, asal aku tak letak? Kita buat homicide dulu ke? Okay. They investigate the crime scene, interview witnesses and gather whatever information is pertinent. One of those blah 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 blah. The more okay. Black activist Ronnie Moore was found shot outside his home. Tapi dia bohong, so dia nak lead dia. Oh, mole nama dia. Aku akan dia macam mole macam undercover kelancau. As in snitch macam tu. Okay, so kesemua the partner dengan Armstrong. Now baru boleh go. Aku sebab tadi dia nak force kita proceed kat storyline. Alright, so ini setakat orang tua je. So kita hantar Subaki dan Price. Kita perlukan polis lebih lagi untuk shift B. Pasal yang last time macam ambil tak ada yang baru. For shift B. Backlog. I'm not gonna fire them. Kita tengah tak cukup tenaga kerja. So Prado dan Mustafa kena berhati-hati. Sabar. Carjacking. Kalau carjacking mungkin 4 polis sekali. So mungkin ada kejam-kejam. Koci aku rasa kau stay. Aku takut in case kalau kita ada case serius, kau boleh backup. Mungkin kau boleh solo. Okay, Subaki dan Price selesai. Balik cepat. Investigation has start. Oh, okay. Macam menarik pula investigation je minigame ni. Detectives have interviewed witness, collect evidence from the scene and pursued and are pursuing the investigation. Expect results. Proceed. Alright. Mr. Graham, a drunk witness. They drove in a sedan and they shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. I only heard a few muffled shots. He got what he deserved. It's been causing trouble for a long time. Recently, there's been a lot of cursing and carrying on. I don't remember the car, and the neighborhood was quiet. I never heard any shots. The police these days don't do nothing. I almost died myself. Blah blah blah. Alright, sequence ni apa? So dia keluar, tahu-tahu ending dia mati. Okay, so diorang akan investigate. Alright, destruction of property. Offenders escape. Stupid Price. You are so fired after this. Affair. On the price. Oh, should be sini. Price. You are so fired. Investigation. Details. Oh, okay. Alright, alright. Alright, alright. Ni dah start menarik dah. Okay. Teruskan.
1210 in progress.
Right,
Officer on
drive is
looks
nowhere
like
to
we
be
have a
seen.
situation here.
Wait, safe distance for the driver to appear, interview with the shot owner, search the car. Korang ada 4 orang, so boleh interview kot.
113 complete.
Offenders caught. Civilians unharmed. Alright. Good job. Good job. Tunggu Subaki balik. Kau tak ada backup nanti. Alright, Subaki dah balik. So korang boleh pergi berdua. Oh man. Aku perlukan officer sekejap. Suspicious individual. Over the court. Officers unharmed. Alright. Okay, Dragon Slack Club. Okay. Mr. Boyd, I'm opening Freebird First Martial Arts Club. And from exhibition, I was sparring with one is stated on the toughest cop. And after the fight, I'll teach your man a few tricks. Something that will help him out. Okay, siapa yang kita nak bagi dia kuat? Kata kita nak boost Asano. Okay, so bagi dia belasah Asano. Lepas tu Asano mungkin akan belajar skill baru. Homicide report. Your detectives present frames, different version of what might have happened at the crime scene. Proceed. We've got 3 frames. Open investigation. But Google separates fact from fiction. Okay. To get your suspects, you need to figure out the true sequence of event at the crime scene using the frames you think likely something so true. Sequence you probably telling the wrong story. Okay, so kita kena guess sequence of events ini yang akan. Aku rasa ni kat sini. Sini. Kan? Asal dia keluar. Ke ni boleh tukar? Ni memang kena start. Okay, memang kena start. So dia keluar. Tu kereta ni menunggu. Kod. Investigate. Itu muffle shot. So muffle shot ni betul. Okay. Tak apa. Aku rasa mungkin salah pun tak apa. Okay, Kevin's Road Bar. Start flip. Fighting over tips. Setakat gaduh biasa je. Can see? Kau bawa Austin dan juga Bryce. Wow. Right. Kochi dan juga Purdi. Subaki ya. Okay. Chief, just about nailed the jab a couple times, but it was too fast and I won the points. I don't understand all the rules, so I can't keep track of points right, but he was alright. He even showed me a few tricks after the match. Okay, well, I think I can take a day off. Kau nak day off? Tak apa, shift kau pun dah habis.
Officer on scene.
On the stage,
Looks like we have
2
a
strippers
situation
going at it.
here.
And it's gone beyond arguing to a full-on cat fight. The bouncer is fast asleep, clearly too wasted to handle the situation. The drunken patron are happily... Listen, Okay. Sekejap. Siapa yang pergi? Yancy seorang ke? Yancy dan juga Austin kan. So Yancy mungkin akan tengok, tapi Austin ni, unless Austin ni lesbian. Nah.
311A complete.
Okay. Yo. Tak biasa juga.
311A
Fight
complete.
report. Alright. End the day. Alright, so shift B. Kita shift B kekurangan polis, tapi shift A kekurangan detektif. Oh, dah tak ada cutscene dah. Alright. Officer Blaine explains, I thought she was a suicide bomber. Thomas Blaine shoot pregnant woman. Oh ya, hari ni mungkin akan start riot kan.
Why would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn. I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn.
Kendrick.
In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the Mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your Mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me. My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the Mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead.
Don't do it, Jack.
You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
Don't do it, Jack. Don't do it. Fuck his daughter. Ah. Damn. Aku tak nak ada berhutang dengan Mafia. Nah, ni salah kau, Kendrick.
I'm not gonna lecture you, Frank. I don't think I have anything to say that you don't already know. I'm sorry for your family. I wish them all the best of luck.
He's dead. He's dead. Alright. Start the day. So, hari ni hari ketiga. So, lagu ketiga. No matter your personal relationship with the city's administration, your police station is at the embassy. In order to maintain a reasonable working condition, you have to send appropriate request to the mayor. Alright. Affair. City Hall. Decision from City Hall depending on whether they are satisfied with your work. You can send requests every 5 days. The folks in charge of the city may refuse outright or accept only some of the requests. So only ask for what you really need. Job slot officers, SWAT upgrade, race. Duit setakat ni aku tak tahu lagi guna dia untuk apa. Macam tak ada. Oh, setakat untuk hire orang lah kan. Aku rasa kita perlukan SWAT lagi. Kita perlukan more officer. Satu lagi slot untuk shift B kot. B ni macam underperform. Aku nak someone better. Right. Tomorrow is the deadline. Salary City Hall. Here's your user. Okay, take. Disorderly conduct. Every morning there's a dirty piece soaked sperm sleeping at the cafe. Leave it to go away. Alright, so setakat mamat homeless je. Junior, kau pergi. Kau pergi dengan Stover. Proceed. Investigation kita. Tak rasa macam ni. Pasal kereta dia bukan colour ni kan. Sebab pasal colour dia tak sama. So aku rasa dia akan dapat lagi banyak gambar nanti. Dan kita kena susun yang betul. Tengok. Ada sedan. Ni bukan sedan kan. Ni kena truck. So ni bukan, ni salah. Tak sebut. Tak ada sebut apa-apa pasal truck lot. Apa tak ada sebut pasal tak sebut pasal truck lot. So never heard any shot. So logic kalau dia ada silencer. Walaupun yang first ni kata macam machine gun. This guy is drunk, so jangan percaya dia. Sebab tu dengan machine gun dah, sebab dia seorang je kata sedan. So kereta tu boleh jadi apa-apa. Tak apa, kita biar. Ni apa? Robbery. Alright, robbery kita kena hantar yang bagus. Oh, okay. Boleh hantar SWAT support. Wow. Okay. Merge. Kalau 2 orang standby. Fight. Shit, that's good. Tak, kena hantar agak, kena hantar agak. Seorang je. Oh, dua orang betul. Disorderly conduct. Alright. Tambah detektif ke? Kita boleh tambah detektif. Ada berita. 3 orang bekerja. The shop has 2 exits. Oh shit. Yo. This stick up man, this police person, the guy says, so they got to back off or blow this goddamn face off. Meanwhile, the cashier is yelling in an unknown language. Quiet, Abdul. You are just making things more complicated. Suddenly take aim at the robber. Shut your face and drop the weapon. Do it now! Siapa yang in charge ni? Nah, Prado tu. Prado aku tak rasa dia ni. Shoot the robber. Nah. Kita negotiate. Alright. So dia menyerah diri. Sebab kalau shoot tadi, kalau macam Birch yang shoot dia, aku rasa siap-siap kena dekat Abdul tadi kan. Oh, apa ni? Jack, this year the organizers of the Golden Beast Hunt suddenly changed the rule of the annual shooting contest. It's now featured teams instead of single person. Can you send me 2 of your finest marksmen? I would love to. Okay. Stubble is fine. Birch Junior actually sucks, tapi dia yang ada kita hantar. Ni apa? Municipal Council. It's a hot one today, and as last week. Please send someone to keep eye on the things. Tapi aku tak ada siapa aku boleh hantar. Refuse. Robbery City Center. Okay. So ada case lain. Weasley, Moser. Okay, korang buat case ni. Oh man, aku tak cukup kaki tangan. Fight report. Cepat balik Prado, cepat balik. Alright, shoot. Shit, banyaknya slot. Destruction of property. Yeah, we need more police officer. Terpaksa hire dia juga walaupun. Sekejap Ya, shift B lagi perlukan polis. Butuh lah take day off sekati-sekati je. 2 orang lah tu. Alright. Bao Liang, the victim. Me and my husband got into a difficult situation. I was going to pawn an antique necklace, which has been in my family for many centuries. As I was carrying the necklace to the pawn shop, someone ripped the bag from my shoulder and disappeared. I didn't have anything, not even to cry out. This is the victim. Okay, so ni dia. Dwayne Fishman. Ni the victim. Okay, ni witness. The offender was on motorcycle lah, rempit lah ni. He drove down the road, grabbed the bag, and then escaped. I tried to race after him, but I didn't even have time to see it was a man or a woman. Alright. Miss Oliveres. I couldn't see his face, but he was dressed in a jacket like those are the bikers who hang around the street corners. Okay, Miss Phillips. I was definitely not a local biker. They are bald and have beards, but they look Asian, probably Japanese or Chinese. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Didn't see a weapon in his hand, just saw him grab my bag and ride off. Alright, close. Investigation. Kau saya nak tambah detektif. Okay, so dia boleh kerja dekat hari yang lagi satu. Yeah, we need more detective slot actually. Alright. Anything else? Anything else kau nak hantar aku? Destruction of property tadi. Offender caught. Alright. Good job. Good job. Robbery report. You got 3 new frame. Open investigation. Alright. Aku rasa macam ni. Okay. So aku rasa yang lagi satu pun kita kena susun betul-betul. Alright. Kuan Yin Lin, Chinese immigrant recently expelled from the university. Suspect. Suspect. Sometimes there might be a number of locations to choose from. Proceed. To carry out the arrest, 2 officers must escort lead investigator to the suspect. If the lead investigator is not on duty, the arrest will have to wait. But remember that officers won't sit patiently until their schedule clear. Also remember that criminals will react differently. A frightened thief is likely to surrender as soon as the game is up. A brutal killer might want to see just how many he can take with him. The dangerous criminal is safer to send escort. Okay, kita hantar Shaw. Ni tak perlu squad kot pasal dia setakat rempit je kan. Okay, proceed. Okay, investigate. Aku nak check lagi satu. Mana yang ini? Memang betul, cuma kita kena susun je kot. Kan? Kan? Memang perlukan gambar lain. Yep. Hantar lagi satu detektif kerja kat sini. Hantar makcik ni. Vandalism. Banyak betul budak-budak suka vandalize ni. Oh, Junior dah lagi bagus daripada bapak dia. Offender caught. Alright. Good job. Good job, boys. Case closed. You were able to arrest all suspects. Close. Vandalism report. Offender escape. Nampak sangat korang berdua tak berguna. Alright, end the day. Looks like tomorrow is going to be a long day. More like the first of a lot of long days. There's just too much going on. Alright. So, aku rasa itu hint dia nak suruh kita, mungkin suruh someone buat extra shift. So, Prado kau kena kerja esok. And also Stover. Takut tak cukup. Shaw pun pergi kak. Right, end the day. Day 6, July 20th. Thomas Blaine, pregnant woman killer, sent to mental hospital. According to Dr. Eleonora Waterbury, Thomas Blaine has a new form of schizophrenia. Marriages, not afraid of the competition. Alright.
Mr. Boyd, there was a man here earlier. He left you this.
A man? What man? Who let him on this floor?
I don't know. I've never seen him before. I asked him his name, but he just ignored me. He was talking on a big telephone, you know, one of those portables. He gave me this envelope and left.
Damn. Okay, let's see about this.
Wow.
The photo could have been doctored, of course, but Sand doesn't go in for cheap theatrics. Kendrick is dead, his family is dead, and they probably died slowly and painfully.
Itu kesalahan kau, Jack.
But Sand's got a bigger game. He's not trying to frighten me. He's just trying to clue me in on the facts. I didn't agree to work for him on my own, so now they're just going to insist. Boyd.
Good morning, Jack. I believe you just received my message.
Who am I speaking with?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget some people don't recognize my voice. But I assure you, Jack, if I was sitting right there in front of you, you'd have no trouble recognizing me. Like I was a member of your family. Even better than a wife, perhaps. A wife can betray you. No man is immune.
I don't talk to people who don't tell me their names.
Oh, Jack, don't be so childish. You're too old to run away from strangers. Yes, we both are. And in our old age, friendship becomes rare and all the more precious. But of course, we must work with new people and find out new names. So if you insist, Jack, let us formally meet. Hello, Jack Boyd. I'm Christopher Sand.
Wonderful, Mr. Sand. And what is it you do for a living?
Oh, you'll soon find out all about that. Well, you'll learn much more than a simple policeman could ever expect. You're a simple policeman no longer, Jack. Don't turn off your phone. You start today.
Eight in 10. It's been my go-to principle since my first day on the job. I've got to let my colleagues hush up what they need to, 2 out of 10 times, so that they'll help me with the remaining 8. 80 out of 100, 800 out of 1,000. I'm proud of those statistics. It's not so bad for Freeburg, right? But now I just officially became a Mafia whore. I'm supposed to be fearing for my life, for the lives of my wife and children. But the only thing I can think, what's gonna happen to 8 and 10?
Oh, fuck you, Shaw. Suka-suka je ponteng. Ni belum kan? Quan Yinglin turned out to be a member of a gang known as the Red Mask. He could help you take down a gang if you make him an informant. Accept. Alright. There are a number of gangs in Freeburg, and that means there's bounties to collect. Some of the criminals you come across will be members of one gang or another. In exchange for immunity, they may be willing to give up their bosses. Proceed. Jin Yang. Jin Yang. Korang tengok ni kan, apa tu? Silicon Valley. Alright. Start to investigate. Link here. This way you can get your hooks into the gang members higher and higher up the chain. Ultimately take down the boss. If you do arrest the boss, the gang will be finished and you get to claim a reward. Alright. There's also reward for formally charging gang members. But whenever you arrest a gang member, you get a bonus. But your deal with that person is over. Don't settle for small fish. You use the small fish to catch the bigger fish. Proceed.
I'm Alabama bound. Alabama bound.
Ada seorang je.
I followed you around from
Request
town
result,
to
City
town.
Hall.
I'm
You can hire one more
Alabama
police officer.
bound.
Thank you.
Don't you leave me here.
Ping Chin. Hired for shift A. Kita perlukan slot untuk detektif ke? Oh man, so kita mungkin hilang deal. Oh, fucking City Hall ya. Bao Liang gave several interviews in which he spoke about atrocities committed by the Red Mask Gang. She embellished a lot and distorted the fact. If you want to keep people from panicking, you need to take down the gang within the next 4 days. Alright. Gang. Tak boleh investigate lagi, kena investigate dia dulu. Macam mana? Dapat.
in progress.
A young employee at the factory got into a fight with the manager. He's trying to push him untuk bawa balik coklat. Tata Puri dan juga Austin. Right hand man. Ning He is a faithful assistant. Tertinggal off. A founding member of the gang is entrusted with the most serious job. Necklace. He can keep his more valuable prizes at home while he arranges sales. Usually the restaurant is open around the clock, but it was closed that night before because an important deal was going down. Door. Get to the restaurant. We'll look inside safe belt. Okay. Investigation. Aku perlukan extra detektif. Right. We need more detective. Memang takkan dapat gambar lain ke? Terus aku sangsi dengan tak biarkan. Report. Attempted murder, get tangkap. Good job.
113B in progress.
Hijacking. Alright, tak perlu Prado, kita hantar Stover. Jorgensen, Subaki. Still duit ni macam mesti ada guna untuk benda lain lagi, tapi kita belum ada. fuck this, I'm not gonna fire them. Tapi kita mungkin ada masalah dengan City Hall nanti sebab kita hilang satu favor daripada diorang.
We've got a situation
Alright.
here.
Okay. Good job. Dia kata long day hari ni kan. Hostage situation. A weeping child called in saying that someone was holding him against his will. They won't let me go outside, they torture me and bully me. I don't think I keep going, blah blah blah. Kochi, Yancy, Travis, Asano, Austin. Oh, tak cukup, right? Prado tak hantar kerja lagi. Investigation ni. Aku rasa dia perlukan lagi banyak frame.
911 in progress.
Theft. Aku rasa kita hantar Prado. Subaki.
710.
What's the situation? Okay, we are dealing with Moro refused to pay his debts. Says that the police will protect him. I think his time will show his side police are on. Wow. No way, man. I'm not gonna. Aku tak nak bersokongkol dengan Sans. Refuse. Tapi kita tengok. Kita akan dapat trouble dengan Mafia. Ya, kita akan ada masalah dengan Mafia nanti. Tapi aku tak nak bersokongkol dengan diorang. Aku rasa memang investigation ni sajalah. Tapi aku dah susun semua jenis susunan kan. Ini aku rasa boleh pasal kereta dia sama color dengan ni. Ini bukan kot. Right.
In progress.
Assault with deadly weapon. So bila kata long day memang long day.
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here.
Shoot the tire. Went to the shop and crashed through the window of a sex shop. A woman exited the vehicle and grabbed the shop, then and put the guns. They said, throw a rubber sex doll at the assailant, shoot the criminal in the head. No, risky kalau tembak.
412.
Right. Anything else? Affair? 4 hari lagi. Okay, yo. Ni shift B kan? Shift B tapi asal tak berjalan investigation ni? Homicide report. Okay, dapat lagi frame baru. Apa Open investigation. Baru betul. Okay, so okay. So, aku rasa ni salah pasal dia drunk. So, memang bukan machine gun. Kalau pasal ikut machine gun, kalau drunk dia patut ni. So, pasal ni. Here, muffled shot. Ni bukan. Pasal dia kata quiet neighborhood. So macam ni. Bukan. Ya. Alright, 2 officers, 1 SWAT. Send the best. So, memang tengah rest pun. So basically kena consider juga semua macam witness cakap apa. Pasal first witness tadi drunk, tu yang dia kata dia dengar machine gun. Pasal yang lain semua tak cakap, semua lain semua cakap macam senyap dia tak dengar. So memang dia pakai silencer. Receiving stolen property. For investigation. Sini. Sini tak ada kena-kena ke? As key to the restaurant, right? Nah, kalau key memang buka je. Tapi ni key kan? Okay, key betul. Safe under the bar. Ni safe dia. Macam ni kot. Tak, aku rasa ni tak ada kena-kena kot. Pasal ni macam ada ramai orang. Kan, alright, tak apa. Maknanya kita perlukan frame lebih lagi. Homicide report. Alright. Good job. Alright. End the day sampai pukul 3 pagi. Alright guys, aku rasa setakat ni dulu episod untuk kali ni. Kita berjumpa lagi dalam episod akan datang. Subscribe ke channel aku untuk tengok lagi banyak video daripada aku. Kalau suka video ni boleh klik like. Kalau tak suka, button dislike ada di sebelahnya. Dan kalau ada apa yang kau nak sampaikan, bertinggalkan dalam ruang komen di bawah. Aku jumpa korang dalam episod akan datang nanti. Take care. Jumpa lagi.